What's good? What's good? It's the one and only, but what do I know? Boxing coming back at y'all with another one, man. So it's here. We 2 days away. We 2 days away. Now nobody's really been talking about this fight. I'm gonna be honest with you from what I've been seeing, and it's kind of like disappointing a little bit because it's like, man, bro, like I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch it. Like I said, I'm a huge Tank Davis fan. That is my favorite fighter. Like I'm gonna watch it. I'm just, y'all know how I do it. I keep it 100 with all fighters. The only fighters that I'm biased for is Andre Ward. Don't ask me nothing about Andre Ward. I'm biased. I'm a biased Andre Ward fan. That's how you gonna get it. But everybody else, whether I love them or not, I'm gonna be all the way honest with them. And I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed in a lot of things. Very poor promotion, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is not really a fight that fans wanted to see. This is not a fight that I want to see. I don't even really think this fight should be happening. However, I will say I am. It's a good card though. It is a good card. Don't get it twisted, okay? We got Julian J Rock Williams fighting. Jared Hurd, I don't think is fighting on the televised undercard, but he is fighting. And he's fighting a power puncher too. Actually, the guy that Julian Williams fought or is about to fight beat the guy that Jared Hurd is fighting. But anyways, we got Julian Williams. We got Sandor Martin and Alberto Puello. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I'm not looking forward to that fight. All right, now the guy that Julian, I'm gonna speak on that. Let me go ahead and start with the first fight, which is gonna be Julian Williams against Ioannis Tellez or something like that. All right, so that's going to Ioannis Tellez, he's like an up-and-coming fighter. He's 9-0 with 7 knockouts. He knocked out the dude, the power puncher that Jared Hurd is about to fight. But unfortunately, this is an unfortunate event for me, right? We all know who Julian Williams is. I believe his record is like 29-4 with 17 knockouts, something like that. He former unified title holder at 154 pounds. But unfortunately, the way that, if you know boxing and the way that the way that boxing goes, this guy, this is the Ioannis dude, this is his showcase fight. And I believe, and I hate it because I'm gonna be rooting for J-Rock for real, but I believe that Julian Williams is here to show how good this other guy is. Meaning not, and for y'all that don't know what I mean by that, I'm not saying that Julian Williams is here is gonna he's getting paid to lose, but what they're doing is matching where Julian Williams is in his career. He's past his prime, right? So they're matching him up against an up-and-coming fighter, right? And basically using Julian Williams as a measuring stick to see how good this fighter is. And what is going to happen is they're going to build this other fighter by having him beat Julian Williams. So I feel like I remember the same thing with that what's the dude's name? Jose Uskatiki, when he fought that Russian dude, last name starts with a SH, like Shishk or whatever. I knew that Jose, even though I've never heard of that dude at the time, I knew that they were pretty much using Jose to build him up. And that's what's pretty much going on with here. So unfortunately, I do believe that this Yoel guy is going to beat Julian J Rock Williams. I hope not. I hope I'm wrong, because it is possible. Every now and again, like you remember Zab Judah versus Vernon Paris. Vernon Paris was undefeated. I believe he was like 32-0 with 26 knockouts or something like that. And they matched him up with Zab Judah, thinking that Zab Judah was past his prime and he was gonna make him look good or whatnot. And you saw what happened. Zab Judah came in there and washed that dude. So it is possible. It happens, but I don't know. My heart is with J-Rock. My heart is with J-Rock, but knowing how the business of boxing works, I'm gonna say Yoel dude is gonna win. Next up, we have Alberto Puello versus Sandor Martin. Now, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I'm just gonna keep it 100. if you have anything to do, if you have to go get you something to eat or go get you something to drink or go pick up your kids, that will be the time to do it. Because, bro, I'm telling you right now that I don't see that fight being an interesting fight. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro. Both of their styles, when you have two out boxers facing each other, bro, like, I don't see that fight being entertaining. I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't see that fight being entertaining. They do have the belt. Alberto Puello barely beat my boy Gary Antoine Russell. I feel like a lot of that was due to a lack of Gary Russell being inactive. So I don't necessarily think that was the best version of Gary Antoine Russell, but Alberto Puello, like, Sandor Martin, neither one of them, they're not like known for knockouts. I think Sandor Martin is like 42 and like 3 with 14 knockouts, and Alberto Puello is like 22 and I think he's undefeated. I think he's like 22-0 with 10 knockouts or something like that. Bro, like, they're not. It's just not gonna be an entertaining fight. I don't think so. So if it's anything that you have to do, that would be the time to do it. Now, I do feel like, I will say this, I do feel like Alberto Puello is going to win. And I would love to see Gary Russell get his get back on that. So far I got that Yoel or whatever the dude's name is beating J-Rock. And then I got Alberto Puello beating Sandor Martin. Though Sandor Martin is a really good fighter and he's beaten, Mikey Garcia and all that, but I just think Sandor Martin's slightly better. We have next up, the fight the fight of the night for me, the fight that I'm most excited about. We have Gary Antoine Russell against Rayo Venezuela for the WBA 140-pound title, and I am super excited about that. All right, I'm not like, that's, y'all know I'm a huge fan of Gary Antoine Russell. Listen, if you guys don't really know much about Gary Antoine Russell, just listen to his interviews, bro. Like, I don't understand how anybody could not be like, how can you not like Gary Antoine Russell? Like, this dude is everything that we want in boxing, bro. This dude, he's very, very smart, very, very smart. And the thing I like about it, one thing I noticed about all the Russells, between him, Antonio, Gary Allen Russell Jr., all of them have a mean streak in them. Like, all of them have a mean streak in them, and I'm like super excited about seeing Gary Antoine Russell like that. Dude, I have said, if you follow my channel, you guys know Gary Antoine Russell has been one of my top favorite fighters at 140 pounds. And I just really, listen, I got nothing but mad love for Rayo. I really do, man. Me and Rayo done chopped it up a few times, bro. I done kicked it with Rayo a few times, bro. I never sparred Rayo before, but Rayo is a cool dude. That is my guy. But I want Gary Antoine Russell to win this fight, man. I want my boy to get that title so bad. And I feel like their styles, both of them being southpaws, I think this is going to be an interesting fight. Gary Antoine was just in training camp for a southpaw in Alberto Puello, so he's keep that streak going. Gary Allen, Gary Allen Russell, which is Gary Russell Jr., he's a southpaw. So I know they've been working good. Hopefully they've been getting good sparring in. They keep their training camp very, very, very secretive. So you don't know much about who they spar or anything like that. But hopefully they keep he's able to shake off that close split decision loss to Alberto Puello and get his get back by beating Rayo Venezuela. I'm super excited about that. That is the fight of the night for me. And then of course we got the main event, Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Fight that nobody asked for. Just a fight that I'm not too interested in. I got Tank winning but I don't think it's gonna be an early stoppage, bro. I don't. I got Tank winning by, I'm gonna say, I'm gonna be honest, I got Tank winning by like maybe 8th or 9th round TKO. Lamont, I was finna say Lamont Peterson. Lamont Roach, he's decent, but he's just, it's levels, bro. Lamont Roach would have been decent, a good fight for, I would have, if he moved, like, you know, I would have liked to see Lamont Roach versus Oshaki, or what's the dude that just beat what's that dude's name? Emmanuel Navarrete. Match him up with the champions down there. I just don't think he's on the level of Tank Davis at all, man. So that's my prediction, man. I would love to hear you guys' prediction. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. What fight are you looking forward to the most? What do you think the fight of the night is gonna be? Who are you picking? Like, let me know who you guys are picking. You know, and don't be afraid, bro. Like, bro, everybody's good. You're always gonna get something wrong. Like, don't be afraid to voice your opinion. But what do I know?